Shall we head off? To speak to your parents, of course. We need this resolved. Why not? You have a list. Oh, for Fang's sake. I'm not going to hurt your parents. You heard what the healer said. It would start a war. I'm not having that on my head. Oh, you mean your parents would kill me for kidnapping you? I didn't kidnap you. You consented to come with me. Yeah, I locked you in while I slept, but you carved a stake out of a fire log, so I think we're even there. What do you mean your parents would hate me? I'm a city boy. You realize I'm a vampire, a highly evolved species. I can shift into anything. I can even become a wolf if I have to. No, it's more than an illusion. I literally become a physical wolf. I mean, I still have my brain, but everything else is wolf. Very funny, Chase. What other lame excuses do you have? What do you mean we can't drive to your parents' place? North of Nome? No roads, huh? Sun scorch me. Maybe we should just assume you're a werewolf and call it a night. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't go telling anyone we're living amongst you. Besides, if you out any of us, the council will silence you, and then me for telling you. You're smarter than that. What if we're mates? That's a question I'm not sure I want answered. I've never paid a lot of attention to the whole soulmate legend. It happens so rarely I figured the fates wouldn't pick me. I've given them no reason to single me out. I don't mess with the fates. Even I don't risk their wrath. They hold all the aces. Look, if the healer had her way, no vamp would see the stars in the night sky until they've read every dusty, macabre scroll ever written. Frankly, most of them are written in metaphors and subject to interpretation, and my interpretations never agreed with the scholars. What discussion? There was no discussion. We were supposed to adjust our thinking to mirror theirs. I was basically told I was a dull wit and to sit down and shut up. My parents? Oh, honey, I wasn't getting any help from them. My father is one of the council. I'm the blow-by he tries hard to forget he created. No, they aren't mated. Ask the healer? Have you lost your mind, honey? Do you have a fever? Delirious, perhaps? You may have noticed I'm not one of her chosen favorites. I try to limit my exposure to her to less than 10 minutes every 10 years or so. And since I've met my current quota, you'll have to hit me up in a decade, give or take a month or two. Ridiculous or not, I'm not going back to her. Fine. Good luck. I hope she doesn't turn you into a newt.
I see you got your coffee. So, my dear, why are you back here? I'm sure Alexander warned you against coming. Yeah, I suspect you are mates. If so, a mark will appear on both of you. It depends on what you wear. It's different for each breed of wear. I have my suspicions, but I don't care to enlighten you. I don't know what kind of world you live in, but in mine, rarely is anything fair. Then again, you must have led a pretty charmed life since you haven't met your wear yet. Well, you're certainly not a ghost. And you seem to be a little too down to earth to be a fae. That narrows down the options. You know you should be having this conversation with your family, right? If you're a latent, then you may never know what breed you're a part of. Your parents could likely tell you. Oh, so instead of making the trip to see them, you expect me to give you all the answers. I don't think so. You need to have some skin in the game. Yes, a vampire can be mated to a were, or a fae, or in really sad instances, even a human. If a supernatural race finds their mate, they're two halves of the same whole. Once their souls are reunited, they share everything. Their lifelines merge, powers are shared. You're asking me how souls reunite? Where do you think the idea of consummation came from? No, it doesn't work that way. Much like two magnets, mates feel drawn toward one another. If the distance is great enough, then the pull is slight, more of a longing than anything else. Once mates meet again, then the desire to be together is intense. That's about right. If you're mated to Alexander, then walking away from him really isn't an option. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, dear. Let me know how that works for you. Alexander, why are you here?
I was worried about Chase. Let's face it, your bedside manner leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I believe I've come to an understanding with your friend here. You don't need to concern yourself further.
Are you done?
Stay in touch, Alexander.
What did she say? What were you talking about? Were you discussing me? I don't like that she wants to hear from me. Makes me wonder when the shoe's going to drop. Does she think you're a wolf? Well, what exactly did she say? More of that vague crap I can't stand. Did she say why she thinks you're aware? Well, I told you that. Anything else? Are you sure she's not dangling a blood bag under your nose? Oh, Fang, I meant, are you sure she isn't dangling a carrot under your nose? I stay away from her for a reason. Did she tell you anything about the mate folklore? Well, that works. As long as we don't fuck, we won't have any issues. I guess we're done here. You aren't terrible yourself. You were honestly the best tasting Fang teas I've ever run across. You're a scorching tease. You give me just enough to make me crave you, and then you cut me off. That's like some sick vampire version of a drug dealer. Yeah, I crave you. You tasted different. It was probably just something you ate, but I will say you were a tasty little morsel, and I'm going to miss that part of you. While other parts of you are a major pain in the neck. Like your sharp tongue, and your propensity for carving deadly wooden weapons from normal household items. That isn't mate-like behavior. Not unless you're part of the Black Widow breed of wares. No, I'm kidding you. Spiders aren't part of the werefolk. Not that I know of, anyway. Come on. I'm sure you're wanting to get back to your normal life. Let me take you home. Nice place. No, I mean it. I don't know. I expected something more cookie cutter. Oh, for the love of blood. Yes, you have good taste. There, I gave you a compliment. Happy? The sun will be up in 37 minutes. I need to get going. Trust me, as a vampire, you need to know exactly when the sun rises. Our lives can depend on it, if you get my drift. Look, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. I just seem to invite problems into my life. No, I don't think you're a problem. I can't believe I just said that. I was not going to kill you. I was bluffing to piss off the healer. She makes my blood boil. You, take care of yourself, kid. Hey, why the tears? Are you all right? Fine, I'll go. I was just trying to be nice. I'm not a complete monster, you know. Goodbye, Chase. Please try to stay out of trouble. Yes, I know the sun is about to rise. I can't get 100 yards from you before it feels like my heart is being ripped out. I'm going to guess from the tears pouring down your cheeks it feels the same for you? What in the hell are we going to do now?